Hilarious. You should have gone with that.
So, what are you guys doing this particularly fine day?
I'm going back to the underwood. Or the store, or whatever the fuck it's called. I had things I wanted to do there, but I was eating.
Okay. So Ryan's gonna head off to the underground, the core. Uzziah, what are you doing?
I think I'll follow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Logan.
that's not happening.
Logan, what are you doing? Hang on,
I would
Ryan.
like to learn how to read better.
Read
So,
better?
Is there like a library?
Yeah, there's a library.
Okay. We'll
Okay.
go there. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing. Reading.
All
Trying to figure
right.
life out.
You're gonna read. Okay. Joe, where are you going? You're going this fine day.
I'm probably gonna follow Logan and just get read books.
You're
Or
just
do read,
throwing books at Joe.
do research for Nerul, the god of death.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Ryan, you don't want Uzziah to follow you?
Nope, I'm going to try and keep the damn hell away from being followed.
All right, give me a stealth check, Ryan.
Wait, Uzziah doesn't know about the core.
No,
Yeah,
he's
so you have to
just
wisdom.
he's just following Ryan. Uzziah, give me a perception check.
Oof, my stealth set.
Yeah, you're not gonna get rid of me that easy. Hold on.
You could just knock him out.
I
Or you could not.
But, good luck, DDA 23.
Yeah, nope.
If I
Okay.
come back from reading and one
My
use in the
stealth is,
street.
not too great.
Ryan, you try to lose Uzziah, but he's sticking to you like glue. He's just kind of like, hi. I
Alright,
look.
Misty Step, I'm going to, teleport 40
Yep.
feet away and just dot under an alley.
All right, Uzziah, as you're walking, all of a sudden you see him just, whew, and he becomes mist, and he's gone.
He said 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
I have
Yep, 40 feet
35.
in an alley, and I'm just dipping under
He
an
could
alley.
literally be he could be in any direction, and there's no way for you to track him. Like
Dang
there's literally no way. You become mist and teleport. There's no
Dang
way
you.
you'd be able to track him.
Dang.
So as far as
Alright,
as far as you
fine.
know, he could be anywhere.
Episode 1 of not letting the only person that obeys
Wait.
the law follow you. Just
Wait.
annoy him.
Did Ryan use Mystic? Whatever his
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
thing is?
Yeah, Misty Step is awesome.
Then diddly
I
do.
like it.
Just
I'm enjoying it.
and in
Fine.
in a city works well.
Then I'll head to the stupid blacksmith.
Okay.
Are you gonna call him stupid?
Let's go to Ryan first. Okay, so you vamp out of existence, come back 30 feet away. Pretty sure that there's no way that he could pick your scent back up because you just became mist and teleported. What's it called? You eventually make your way back down to the core, and yeah, it's at your disposal. What are you gonna do?
Excellent. The, what's it called? The people who vote for the head, I think you said they were?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk with them, see if I can find any, less than leader ward. Maybe get in with, one of the, like, see if they need, have any ward, pretty much.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to talk to the Todd, see if they can introduce me to anybody, that would actually be able to give me ward.
Okay. You head up to the first, I guess you'd call them guards, one of the first security members you find. You ask him that, and he kind of gives you like a suspicious / like confused look. Asks, it basically looks at you and goes, "Not around from here, are you?"
Nope.
Right. There's work to be had from a lot of people down here. Probably best for you, and he kind of looks you over, that you don't really try to stay away from us and our job, and we'll keep out of your hair. All right.
Hi, David. Hi.
What?
The fuck?
Did you just say you were getting on?
I said I might not be on, and I just got on to sort of talk with you guys. I can't really focus on D&D that much. So.
Okay. I was like,
If I occasionally involve my character in something, I can create
Nope.
some dialogue. But
nope. Stay away. Nope.
Be gone!
DM has nothing
Yes.
written. DM has nothing written, and I don't think you want me to come up with random stuff on the spot. So nope, go away.
How you
That's
doing,
fine.
David?
Math. Lots
Fair.
of math.
Fair.
Ah.
All right. So all right, let's go.
So you wouldn't have like any like, what's it called, like lieutenants or anybody higher up who might have any jobs that to do to help out?
Not really. No, we only take regulars around here. We don't take any newcomers into our ranks.
Yeah, most unfortunate. Well, who did these bots might be looking for help then, or what?
Down here, a lot of people are
Yeah.
actually. Just, I mean, in particular, I don't really know anybody. I'm here to keep the peace. I don't really keep track of people and their work. It's kind of, part of the job. You don't ask about people's work down here.
Okay, I'm gonna go try and what's it called? Is there a bar or anything around here?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'll try and around the bar.
Okay. There is there's an underground facility that basically imagine like a standard fantasy world tavern, except it's carved into like the rock itself of the central column. And as you walk in, the place is filled with with an air of just revelry. Lots of people yelling and screaming. You see several people just kind of like talking to themselves amongst their own tables and just trying to keep themselves as inconspicuous as possible in an establishment like this. Bar fights going on, people screaming, yelling. You see a guy literally getting stabbed in the corner for a coin purse. And standing behind the bar is a fairly strong-looking old woman, probably in her like 60s, humanoid, with long gray hair, and she's currently cleaning a beer mug or a beer stein.
I'll probably spend like a gold and bills, and while I'm here, I'm just going to inquire about like local runes and or dungeons that might be interesting to go armed. I'll inquire armed with like just the people in general around here about that.
Okay. She, upon hearing this request, she kind of looks you over, and
I'm finding about a gold and the liquor and stuff.
yeah, that's fine. So she gets you your drink, and then proceeds to regale you of two local legends that circle around here, the underground. One is of a, what's it called? It is supposedly a cave south in the mountain range down here, more like in the dead center of the mountain range. That's said to house the treasure of an old dwarven lord who used to rule in a small petty kingdom over in the mountain range to the south of the city. Not much is really known about it, other than it's supposedly guarded by a lot of really nasty creatures. But legend says that anybody that finds the treasure down there would be set for life. Other than that, I mean, they don't really know. They just know it's a lot of money supposedly. And then there is another local legend. And by local, I mean to the core itself. There are rumors that have always speculated about the, the actual core itself, about how it was made, who constructed it, and how supposedly it's gone unnoticed. It's actually quite a, It's one of those kind of like things that everybody just kind of like accepts at this point as just kind of being the way it is, because to question it too much will kind of make you paranoid that maybe everything is just going to suddenly be raided one day. But as far as people know, like it's a fairly secretive operation down here, even though it's absolutely massive. And the legend that she refers to is specifically a supposed cavern at the bottommost level. Obviously the entire like area that you're in is fairly large, and there's lots of like tunnels that lead around the entire outside of the what's it called, outside of like the giant like cylindrical like area that the core resides in, and she speaks of a legend that one of those caves supposedly leads to the lair of a creature that supposedly was the one that originally hollowed out this mountain. That so supposedly there was a creature that lived here that made it its home and eventually either died or moved on, or even resides in another part of the mountain. People don't know. And supposedly one of the external tunnels doesn't actually go to the city, it goes to the creature's, like, resting place.
Interesting.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, there's a lot of, like, other legends and rumors that have circulated. One rumor she actually tells you about is, that the governor of the city, she asks if you've seen him before or met him.
I think I've seen him, I believe, right?
Yeah, you would have seen him.
Yeah, on our way in.
She says that there's been rumors circulating about what he is. Everyone just assumed that he was just, you know, another person or another man or beast or something, whatever. I mean, again, the man appears to be a bipedal tiger. I mean, it's kind of weird as to, like, where did he come from? What is he? And
what is it, Acrovary?
And there's a lot of like mystery surrounding him. Nobody knows a lot about his personal life or, you know, who he is really. Apparently he keeps a very secretive inner circle, like a very tight, secretive inner circle. So tons of rumors about him being like actually like a demon or a devil in disguise. Others say that he is a powerful wizard who was cursed by some god and forced into this human form. And others say that he's actually a were-tiger that is masquerading in civilization, just, you know, waiting to do something crazy. You know, there's a bunch of weird rumors about him. And then, other than that, nothing else for a while. Obviously there are other rumors and legends, like more well-known legends. There's obviously the legend of the Great Pit over here, which I could get into later. She doesn't really have a lot. Obviously there are legends far and wide of like dragon hordes and different temples. The frozen north up here, a lot of it's uninhabited, but there's a lot of like there's a lot of legends about like older civilizations that used to exist there, and like a lot of like their cities and monuments are currently under the ice. And there is some truth to those. Some things have been found up there, like archaeological sites.
Interesting.
And then there's other like more well-known like world legends about like, you know, sea creatures and things of that nature. But I don't want to necessarily sit here for hours going into world building, so that's what you're getting.
Okay, good enough.
There's 8 legendary krakens. We must hunt them all.
If you hunt them all, you
Only
will
8?
retain immense power.
Only 8?
I was like, Logan.
Yeah, because they're all level 500.
Yeah, and doing every what's it called, like just randomly.
Logan.
They're in little puddles.
Okay.
One of them up here on the foot in what's it called, land for some reason.
Logan, you know for a fact, and all of you would know, that krakens are actually a fairly, I would say they're uncommon, but they're just like any other sea life in like the greater vast oceans.
Oh, but these are grand krakens.
Yeah, these are
Grand
super krakens.
even.
Super Angie Kraken the Third. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so Ryan, so Ryan, is there anything else you want to do down here, or?
Well, outside of that, I'll probably just drink my dogs off of Leto and stuff, and then head back to the inn.
Okay. Logan and Joe, let's go to you next. Let me get Bubsy out of his chair, and then I'll go to you guys. You done? Did you finish your num-nums? Yep, finish your drink. Yep. Ooh, chummy. Gotcha. Thank you. Good boy. All right, back to where we were. So, Logan and Joe, you guys head off and spend the day. I won't go into too much detail just because you guys are kind of doing more, wouldn't say boring things, but, so you head off to the library. Logan, you spend the day looking up like basic grammar textbooks, spelling books, the thesauruses, and the like, attempting to gain a better understanding of the language of common.
I'd also like to look up ways to appease one of my wonderful gods, the Frugek. Whatever would.
Hang on, let me. How do you spell that?
Oh God. Hold on. Let me go. This is.
Oh wait, hang on, I found it.
Yeah.
Krugek, the Forgotten Realms. Okay. Ah, yes. Goblinoid Pantheon. Lovely. The Krugek, he's a lesser deity. Chaotic Evil, symbol of a morning star, home plane of Acheron. Oh, okay. Portfolio of bugbears, violence, he's domains of war. Kill people.
Oh, okay.
Killing people would make him very happy.
Okay,
Just
okay,
the most brutal ways
since
you can
already
possibly
have the
imagine.
pages open, and then scare it to like nature god.
Scare it. Let me see if.
I'm a bit of a schizophrenic. It's
Fair
fine.
enough. Okay, he's not into this pantheon. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't know why you chose an evil deity, by the way. If you
I'm a
want a
bugbear.
bugbear, I'd do very trusting.
Oh, scare it here. Oh, scare it. Oh, gotcha. Also known as the Forest Walker, neutral good, god of centaurs and satyrs. All right. Appeasing him would be. Honestly, the way that you could probably best appease him, at least so far, is just when you travel, try not to disturb the local ecosystems like as much as possible. Like, obviously, do what you need to do, but just don't like. The one thing you do,
Attack the
don't turn the forest into a recreation of the Vietnam War. Okay, that would very much make him happy if you didn't set fire to a square cubic mile of forest land.
So I've been doing very bad and pleasing him is what you're telling me.
Or see like a group of like grazing animals and just like kill like 50 of them. Just butchering animals and then just leave their corpses lying out for the wolves to eat. Yeah, those
Damn
things
it.
would be angy.
Those on my list
Logan.
of things to do.
Basically,
Logan,
don't
I-
abuse
I'm gonna make
nature.
your, I'm gonna make that god unhappy.
Anyways, so all right, give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, now you know
6.
why.
Okay. You learn the word ball in common. Ball.
Wait, but he already knew how to say that.
It's like I've already said that, but it's okay. Now I can spell it.
Now you can spell it. You
God.
now know the word. Even meanings and even how to use it correctly in a sentence.
Holy shit.
Joe, you were looking up about the deity that you are now contracted with.
His name is Nayrol.
No, I know.
Okay.
So what exactly are you trying to figure out about him?
Well, more like to see if there's any way to maybe communicate with him in case certain things go wrong with whatever he has me set to do. Well, I'm also probably gonna ask to buy the books too, and have people just look at me like, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
Let me think for a second. Okay. I mean, obviously, the job you've been sent to do is fairly simple. You just gotta kill 100 people with the weapon.
Yeah, I know.
But, actually contacting him, going. You know what? I'll just give it to you, since you're in a library. You eventually come across a textbook, that kind of gives you the best thing you could possibly hope for, I guess. In that contacting a deity, in your case is going to be easier than not, just because he is considered a, what's it called? He is considered like a greater deity. He is not like a lesser god or anything like that. Contacting him would you'd probably need to have some kind of like, I'd say honestly for your character specifically, the only way you'd be able to contact him is finding like a place of worship that worships him or people that do, and doing some form of maybe like a scrying ritual or like a variant of it. I mean, technically speaking, like a paladin would be able to, I guess, use what's it called, like divine intervention to maybe have a conversation with him. But just contacting a god is, it's not really gonna be possible by your own means. You're gonna need to find help for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
You don't. The only person that would have like a direct line to their quote unquote deity would be like a warlock. But that doesn't even necessarily need to be a god. It just needs to be like a creature with magical power. Warlocks
Like a
can
demon.
usually warlocks can just kind of call their patron fairly easily, but yeah, other than that, I mean, if you found a warlock that, you know, whose patron was Nehru, it'd be pretty darn easy. But other than that, it's gonna be tricky. You would need some sort of like communication ritual to do it. Oh. Anything else?
Okay.
I mean, you could always just stab yourself and go back to visit him for a bit.
I mean, technically speaking, Ryan's logic is not completely and utterly, you know, stupid.
Claude.
Yeah,
I mean, he'll probably be pissed and keep you dead this time, but I mean,
Yeah,
you talk to him
that's
for a
what I
bit.
was thinking. I was like, he'd probably keep me dead, and then there goes bye-bye my character.
Mm-hmm.
But you would talk to him for a bit.
There books like with more information about him, or is there only like he's just like the god of death?
Yeah, no, you're not gonna find like specifically religious textbooks to him here. More just like general like quote unquote history textbooks. But yeah. Not here anyways. That's nobody really wants to know that much about the god of death, the bringer of gloom, the dread king. Yeah.
Where
no.
would I go to like find
Hell.
stuff about that?
Well, you'd probably have to go find some go find some place that looks very, very dead or scary, and then maybe you'll find some people in some hooded cloaks that will give you the knowledge that you seek.
Like
I
a
hear-
graveyard.
I hand
Or,
Joe
like-
a stone tablet.
A stone tablet, what?
On it is carved the word ball.
Logan, they
Where'd
have
you
they
go?
have paper here, Logan. This is not a
I
back.
know.
Oh.
I know. I went outside, got a nice rock, carved it.
I'd look at him and be like,
He knew how to do it. He learned it. He did it. He's now big smart.
Gains 10 intelligence.
Alright, so you guys are going to do that for the day. Uzziah, you head over to the blacksmith. What are you doing?
Getting a leather armor, studded leather armor.
okay.
+1.
that's the part where I hate to score him on. Kill my
Studded leather armor +1. Alright, give me a second. Is that all you're getting, or is that just...
Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Well, I'm also gonna have something customized on the leather armor.
Okay.
It's just a symbol, the Imperial symbol.
Oh,
Not on the rebel symbol.
okay, that's fair. Imperial symbol it is. Alright. Give me a second.
I'm an ex-military Imperial, so yeah.
Carves
Oh,
the
you can
symbol
always
that's
be a
on-
rebel.
Carves
Nobody
the
can
symbol.
rebel too.
Nah, man. Carve the symbol that's on Joe's hand on your.
You definitely turn some heads and maybe some, some bodies as you walk into a place with that symbol on your chest. That's
let me just.
Oh yeah, Joe wears gloves now. I think.
He doesn't have gloves.
I was about to say I didn't even buy any.
Nope. What was it called? CC studded leather armor. Studded leather. All right. Let's just call it. He said +1, correct?
Yes, +1.
+7.
There is no such thing as that.
I mean, there theoretically could be.
All right. We'll say he offers to make it for we'll say 450.
All right, 450 sounds good enough for me. So
Okay.
remove 450.
He does tell you though that he cannot legally put the Imperial symbol on the center of your chest. You'd have to go to like an actual government building to get that approved to actually put on your armor.
Okay, I'm gonna do that later then.
All right.
After I get it.
Okay. So you now have studded leather armor +1.
Oh no, he only has one more hit AC than me.
Okay.
What's your AC?
So while
15.
he's writing that down, Ryan, what were you doing right now?
After I got the information and stuff, I was just on the way head back to the inn.
Okay, so you're gonna head back to the inn. Logan and Joe will head back to the inn after they're done at the library, because that's gonna take a while for Logan to learn the word ball, and Joe to learn that he is currently and for Joe to learn that he's not worshiping necessarily a popular god, because he's the god of death, the bringer, the king of gloom, the death
Yeah, man,
bringer.
there's a nice,
Oh,
brightly
isn't
lit
there a
temple.
mother tide of death that's fairly well, like, within, like, actual D&D, like, well known,
Yeah.
like, decent, as he's neutral?
Strahd, I think.
Is Strahd the god of
Strahd
death?
was the vampire.
I thought there was a dad of death in D&D that was, like, neutral, but was, like, well revealed because just natural cause death type thing.
So
RK.
Strahd isn't the god. That is a vampire.
Yeah, no, it's not Strahd. It's
I was about to say Strahd's like a whole campaign.
yeah, no,
That must be where I saw it recently.
Strahd. Oh, here we go. Yes, Kalemvor, I believe is the one you're talking about. Lord of the Dead, God of the Judge of the Damned. He is lawful neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he's semi-well respected because
Yeah.
he's just the general dad of death.
Yeah, he's just he's that is the god you want to worship if you.
Proportion.
Yeah, death to him is just a business. It's something that happens, and that's it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the Great Guide, Master of the Crystal Spire, Lord of the Crystal Spire, Judge of the Damned, Lord of the Dead. Lawful neutral. Interesting. Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Hey, question, John.
Go for it.
You said if I went to the library, I find
Hey,
nothing,
Swanson.
and these guys find stuff about their gods.
Yeah.
I found Mimi shit.
Mhm.
Just too
So
lazy to Google
does
it.
it just mean that I am gonna have a hard time getting my faith? I'm guessing.
It's yours is gonna be a bit more uncommon. More like yours is gonna be more along the lines of Joe, where they're not necessarily
Oh,
super popular and out there.
Oh.
When are we gonna play Terraria
Gotcha.
next? Besides, how's your David? We'll probably play Terraria when Mariah has a bit more energy and is not like constantly dead. I mean, we'll let you know. Being pregnant kind of kicks your teeth in for the first couple months. Anyways, what was I thinking? So, you guys will head back. Uzai, you want to get your armor stamped?
yes.
Okay. You head out to the, I guess at this point would just be like the local like administrative building. You plead your case, and since you already have like a background in the military, they do grant you access to the Imperial symbol, and then they apply it to your armor.
Okay. Thank you. And then I go back to the inn.
Okay.
Oh, I have a cape that's probably done, so I go get that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about your spider cape kind of thing.
Yeah, I just remembered. I'm like,
Stupid.
huh. I was looking at my possessions, and I'm like, I'm like,
Yeah, she's
Thanks.
about 7 weeks pregnant, I think. 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. But yeah, that's why the Discord's important. We always make announcements over the Discord. For anybody else here, if you follow, please join Discord. It's good times.
it's fun.
It's fun times, please.
It's fun. We
Questions
mean
always.
it's really dead and it's
Tired
boring.
on streams.
Until
Yeah.
you add like emojis that are like swastikas, and then I ban you. But it's fine.
That's just common sense. Okay.
I'm going to that goes. You can't ban me.
So you all head back to the inn. Is there anything else you guys were going to discuss before ending the day, or is
Well, if Logan's back here, I'm going to tell him about the one place, the Dwarven one.
okay?
Huh?
Definitely not telling him anything about the tortoise. As far as I'm aware, nobody else knows about it.
Dwarven what?
Yeah, Dwarven ruins or cave system. Lots of money, apparently. But that's just a legend.
Yeah, down here.
Fun.
Center of this mountain range down here. What? Yeah, Joe?
Would I be willing to find anybody else as a contact since mine died in the last city?
You'll need to take some time to get someone to trust you enough to actually be your contact.
I'm surprised that first guy trusted you.
Yeah, same.
Well,
You were childhood friends.
Were.
Why do you think my character became increasingly depressed and suicidal?
Wait, hold on, Joe. Let's go back to that town. Let's throw him in like a box. And we'll just bring him to get your resurrection, and we can finally know what happened.
You know how much extra the toss loaded?
Logan, you torched the person.
We torched him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I cooked
Yeah,
that
his
guy.
body's burned. I was about to say something, but then I'm like, let's see if they remember it. Ah, yeah, he was on the body pile.
And he wouldn't need a body anyway, just a name.
Shrug.
Okay,
You'd
so,
also need to be willing for the 9th level one.
fair enough. Okay,
I
so
feed all my animals.
so yeah, okay, so you feed all the animals, but yeah, so Logan, Ryan tells you her informs the group. I'm guessing.
That's true.
Okay, so now you're all aware of the ancient Dwarven king's treasure that lies in the somewhere in the mountain range down here.
Could be
Who
fun.
told you about that?
What?
Who told you about
Ah,
that?
an inn people. Well, not an inn people, Paul made.
So, numerous people know about this,
Yeah, apparently.
but they haven't taken it.
That
I
means
know.
there's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
tell you all
some
about it. So
monsters.
there's like enemies at least.
I mean, you
That's
don't
all
you don't know if anybody's taken it. You have no idea. It's just kind of like the legend. Again, even if it was taken, the legend would still kick around. So you have no idea if anybody's actually ever
Well, we
gone
should
there.
probably get an idea of what the hell could be down there before we run down there. But I like money.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, we
I
run
was
down
more
there and I
interested in the
can-
fact that it might be fun to just go. Might be interesting.
As long as the ceiling is at least 8 feet. Otherwise, I'm not gonna fit.
Crawl the
You don't
whole
want to,
time.
develop, scoliosis while you're doing the dungeon.
No, I
scoliosis.
don't. I don't want scoliosis.
That's why it's good not being 6 feet tall.
8. 8.
Oh, I
feet.
know. I'm not even 6 feet tall. I'm almost 6
Wait,
feet.
wait, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about learning a new like tool proficiency, language, etc.
Yep.
So I technically start it and then like put it on hold and continue it later.
Yeah.
I'm 6'1" in this
Yeah.
game, and I'm also 6'1" in real life. So yeah.
Ryan, what's your height?
And what?
D&D.
10.
Yes. 10 centimeters.
No, just 10. I'm not even a fucking what's it called, foot in a unit though. But whatever the unit is, it's 10 of them.
Cubits.
10 bread loaves.
And
I only mess with what's it called, bread loaves.
Seems legit.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's that time of night for me, so I'm gonna go to my room and get up to the fun things that I do.
Absolutely.
Whenever they're already done.
All right. Are you doing anything particularly interesting tonight?
Oh yeah. I just figured they should go first. Just went either way.
That's fine. Okay. So the rest of you guys just gonna go to bed for the night.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
This is the last night I have left here, I think.
Correct. So yes, anybody except for Logan's gonna have to pay for another set of days at the inn.
Just mod
Okay, so bye 1 piece of gold.
Well, assuming we're staying here after tonight.
Yeah.
Or we're
Fair
gonna
enough.
go-
If
You ready
I'm
for notes?
not, oh well.
Fair enough. Okay. So Uzziah, you going ahead and purchase another 3 days at this particular inn. All of you go to bed except for Logan.
Huzzah!
Say hi, Logan. What's up?
Hi. Okay. So, gonna bust out those good old drug mixing tools that I have.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna mix my last thing of Devil's Root.
Okay.
One of my 2 doses of Gorgon.
Okay.
a one black lung leaf
Trying to find Loden dead.
Okay.
and okay, and then all right. So now I'm gonna
Loden, you know that one SpongeBob thing will be okay, dead end.
yeah.
Yeah, that's you right now.
Okay.
Alright.
And then the rest of the my 2/3 of a bag of fire powder
Okay.
and
give me-
just
ha
shit
ha
together.
ha ha.
I'm
Oh,
feeling
boy.
This is next gonna die by drugs.
Hey,
hang
I'm
on.
not doing it.
To,
I'm working.
Roll a new
okay?
character, Logan.
Wait, Logan. You're just combining all that?
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay. I was
Calm
like,
down, guys.
hey,
I'm just
Logan,
experimenting.
give me a Constitution. No, it's okay.
I was like, hey,
Okay.
I already failed. It's net 20.
So
I'm
you
still failed
have
it.
you
Yeah.
have like the mixture of all mixtures. All right, yeah. Mark that down. We'll see what that does.
I'm trying to figure out what I should call that.
Hell.
Just
remember what it is.
just write the word cocktail and then put down like all the different
Okay.
all the different components. 'Cause
Drug
that's that-
goulash.
Yeah. I would.
Yeah, go with that.
What do us now, damn you, David?
What I come back to. Okay. So all the rest of you go back to go do the big CPC. You'll wake up the next day. Just another normal day. What are you guys doing?
So you want to head out to that now, or do other things in the meantime? So there's other jobs we didn't do. You want?
I mean, we should probably go, like, figure out if there's a map of this place, maybe. Or, you know, what to expect down there, and then I'm up to do it.
Oh no. Yeah, and I talked to them for a bit. It didn't seem more like Vade. It's just generally in this area, nobody knows for sure, type thing. 'Cause I didn't just talk to the lady, I assume. I talked to everybody around.
From what you know, there are a couple people who have claimed to have been there and seen what's inside. Whether their claims are actually like substantiated is not known.
Do I know who these people are? Or of them?
You would know where one of them is, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
It is a gentleman who actually works up at the library. He's one of the curators up there.
Excellent. Let's go see what he knows.
Okay.
I follow Ryan. I have Reginald on my shoulder.
Okay, taking Reginald with you. All right. Joe, Uzziah, what are you guys doing?
This is a ways in the middle of the mountain, right?
Wait, what, Ryan?
This is a ways in the mountain. That's like what, 3 days journey or so? At least 8 days.
These southern mountains down here, it's probably gonna be at least a 4 or 5 day journey. There's not a lot of roads that run through the mountains. There's like a couple main roads, but it's probably gonna be well off that. So I mean, trekking through mountains is gonna be quite the.
What is the question? Will I put the Todd with me, or I'll leave him here and pay somebody to take care of him? Are we planning on coming back to the city if we actually do this?
I mean, we'll probably want to, so we have somewhere to sleep and not die in the night, because we will, if we don't come back
Yeah.
somewhere.
Well, we're full on day journey anyway, so we'll have to sleep out here on the way anyway.
Yeah, and we'll probably barely survive that, so I'd like to be able to actually go to a town.
That, I'll probably hire somebody to take care of the Todd then.
Okay.
For that time.
All right, you guys are going to. Joe, are you gonna follow them, or are you gonna do something else on your own time?
What are they doing? I zoned out.
And now
They're,
we'll go to the temple.
they're gonna go talk to some guy that they think is gonna give them information about the supposed dwarven horde that they've heard about.
Oh, can I buy, just 4 potions of healing on the way there?
Yeah, potions of
Can I buy
like
one on the way there as well?
regular
just
potions
the-
of healing?
Yeah, just the basic one.
I think those are 25 gold a pop. So it'll be
Okay.
100 gold for you, Logan, and 25 for Uzziah.
Alright.
Empty vials, Todd, by the way.
25 remove.
What was that, Ryan?
Empty vials.
Empty vials?
Yeah, since I know Loaded likes to, occasionally try and take like poison or acid or whatever, so I might as well actually have some vials with me.
Okay, we'll say, We'll say like 2 gold for a 10-pack.
2 toad for 10 pat. Alright.
Yeah.
It's like Ryan knows I like to gut things for their poison sacks.
I mean, it's good to just have them on you regardless. You know?
Especially my corpse.
Hey,
But
you had a
I
poison
just
sack.
thought of it right now. If it would made as well.
No, you
Probably
took my
so
poison,
violent,
but my
yeah.
character doesn't know it.
It's like you had 1 dose left. I didn't feel bad. It's its first secret time. It's okay.
All right.
I also don't have the 400 gold that I had.
How do you spell vial? It's V-I-A-L, I think.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's your dying tax, Joe.
Yeah.
Yes, I only get 1/3 of my money back because I died.
You could have gotten out of it
You-
because
yeah,
I could
you-
have told you you were poor. I mean,
At that point, I would have killed you.
here, Joe, have 100 gold. So
Here,
stop
Joe,
complaining
have
at me about it.
Hold on.
There you go.
I have 10 vials now, 10.
Actually, I just had a thought about something.
Oh shit.
Yeah. While I do some lore confirming, give me a second. We'll say you guys head out to the Okay, never mind. Hold on a second. Logan,
Mhm.
give me a perception check real quick.
Tony Logan?
18.
Or actually, no, it would have been
Is it only loading? Does that
no,
generally...
no, hold on.
Yeah, is it only Logan?
What?
Sorry, hang on.
Yeah. Forewarning, in half an hour, I'm going to go get dinner.
Okay,
And I'm actually leaving the house, so it's going to be a bit.
okay, that's fine.
Ugh.
Gonna be Pat?
I plan on it. If
Okay.
you guys want to keep doing this, by then.
I mean,
yeah.
I'd like to when you did that. Take a bit of a break from it and then come back.
I will say about continuing on, but regardless,
Anyway, so we were just
Oh,
walking
okay.
to wherever the
yeah, no,
thing's, right?
sorry, no, I just realized something. Okay, so in that case, yeah, that would work. Wait, where is it? Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, Joe, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Not-
Logan.
I just gave you 100 gold.
No, Logan. When you
Oh, I did this before you gave me 100.
yeah, no. When you it would have been last night. It's just Joe was a little vague.
What's it called again?
Be serpent's venom. Logan, when you wake up in the morning, you put all your stuff together. You realize that the poison vial that was on Joe's corpse when he died is missing from your inventory, and that's the
We're
only
just
thing
walking
missing.
to the place, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to pickpocket it back.
Sure. Go ahead. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Can I help him with this?
And Joe, well, honestly, he wouldn't. No, you cannot help him with this.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to make it obvious, and then Joe will start making perception checks.
Non-natural 20.
Okay.
Thank God for +4.
Joe.
Would I have to make a perception check?
Nope, because you would not have any idea that he was going to try to pickpocket it back. You just imagine that you just stealthily got away with it, which you did. You have no idea this is coming, so it's just your passive perception. And so,
Oh, well,
Joe, you've lost it.
It's fine. I just can't have shit anymore.
As far as you know, Joe,
to be at
as
this
far as you,
point.
like, you guys like walking, and Logan like bumps into you, Joe. He's like, "Oh, sorry, man," and just keep walking. Everything's fine. You have no idea. I mean, you'll find out later when you go in your inventory, and you'll be like, "That son of." But as of right now, you're clueless.
I just can't have shit.
Correct.
Game to
Should
be
have
at this
stayed
point.
dead.
All right. What's it called? Okay, so you're all going to the library. You get there, and eventually you find this would be a halfling, actually, gentleman that matches the description that you were given, tending to the books. He seems to just be a curator there.
What's up, my dude?
He looks over you. Gentlemen, what can I help you with?
Have you been to the, what's it called? I heard you've been to the, Dwarven ruins. Or, what was it? Dwarf Tins, I guess? Be what it's called?
The moment you mention that, you see his eyes grow wide. He kind of like looks around and goes, "What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about." Dwarven ruins? No, I'm a simple bookkeeper. I sit here and I
Insight
keep
check.
book. All right.
I think it's been a bit obvious about it.
Yeah, I think this man's
I'm
lying.
doing insight
I take
check.
my blade out and be like, "You're gonna tell us where it is, or you're gonna
Go.
die."
Okay. Oh, okay, Joe.
No,
No, this is fine.
go, please.
Joe, you pull the sword out in a public area, surrounded by witnesses, and now suddenly all the people are now looking at you because you just drew a Vorpal scimitar and are now pointing it at a library official, demanding
Joe,
for
please.
information. So,
Get
Joe,
away.
I would like you, Joe, to make an intimidation check with disadvantage. A second.
I don't have enough whiskey for this shit.
I just wanted to say hi to the guy. What is this all he's gonna have?
You did, Logan, and then suddenly Joe decided to just send it. So, cheek, and the sword comes out.
I should have went alone.
16.
16. Okay. He looks at you, and he kind of looks at your friend and goes, "No, son, you don't want to be doing that. You really don't want to be doing
I put my
that."
sword away and I walk out because I don't care anymore.
Okay, so Joe puts his sword away and then goes and walks out of the building. You all see him just sheath the sword and walk out. And everybody in the building kind of like
On the wall.
almost seemingly breathes a sigh of relief. You see two guards that are like posted at the door kind of like shift themselves back and like watch him very carefully as he exits the building. And then they just kind of like go back to their duties. Meanwhile, the halfling gentleman looks up at you and goes, Is your friend stable? Is he okay?
He's not.
No,
You have anything that
Right
can
there.
help him?
I'm afraid not. And anyways, here,
Anyway,
gentlemen, just please follow me.
Yee.
Okay.
Come, Reginald.
He, right, sir. He leads him to the back, into the back of like the library, into a small back room. And as you walk in, you notice that his like name is on the door. Appears to like be like some sort of office area for him. He gestures to a set of chairs around. There's like 3, so one of you are. Oh, actually, no. This would be. Actually, no. Never mind. All of you will be able to have a seat because Joe left. Joe just walked out of the building. So yeah.
That's right.
So no, you 3 actually get chairs now. Originally, one of you was gonna have to stand, but no, I guess not.
I placed the cat in the chair and then stand behind it.
Okay, so Reginald just sits there regally, staring the halfling down. He then looks at you, gentlemen, and goes, "Well,
yeah, good old emergency wards instead of jail.
well, I suppose my story has reached around. All right, what do you want to know?"
I stare
kind of-
blankly at Ryan.
What kind of creatures are in that cave?
What kind of creatures? Well,
Yes.
as far as I made it in, and I say that with great pain in my voice, as far as I made it in, there were a few things you should expect. First of all, in the way of creatures, there were not a lot of creatures. However, the place is... well, it's trapped. There's all sorts of hidden, horrible devices that will greet any kind of lovely adventuring party that dares to walk into the place. The only creatures I think that me and my group faced were, well, unfortunately, I believe they were the souls of the poor people that went there and tried to steal the treasure.
So ghosts, gotcha.
Yes. Okay, Ryan.
Ooh, spoopy.
Or some kind of like...
go out and leave, so do at least after this conversation.
Okay. Other than that, I don't know much else. Me and my group, I don't even think we got halfway through the place.
Where exactly is this place?
He walks over to a what's it called? A little book, or not a book. Sorry, this would be a scroll. Lays a scroll out on his desk, and it is the world map that you see in tabletop right now. And he marks out the mountaintop for you right. Let's do like a nice cyan. The mountaintop is right here. That's the dot.
Alright.
Oh, didn't that change over?
I marked this on my map.
Sorry. That's the dot right there. I wanted to call it something that's not white. Ignore these other dots over here. I'll just erase them. Okay.
What would be the best path to take up the Jitnil?
He says,
Mountains.
well, the route my group took is we took the main mountain path outside the city up and through the mountains, and then we hiked for about 2 days out. You'll know the mountain. The mountain, instead of a nice clean peak, the peak is actually going to be canted to one side at like a 45-degree angle. At the base of the mountain, you will find a set of iron doors that are going to be magically locked. And then you will be able to enter the actual ruins themselves.
If it grows a lot, how do you get through it?
We had a mage with us. He cast dispel magic on the door. Door asked for door had some kind of runes, and I believe it was Dwarvish language written all over it. We didn't have anybody that translated it, or that could translate it. But he was able to, with dispel magic, he was able to break the seal in the door, and we got in. Not sure if the door resealed itself. It's possible it did, possible it didn't. I'm not sure.
Alright.
Do you need magical ability to use a scroll to cast a spell?
No. Nope.
No.
Spell scrolls can be used by anybody,
I
even
would-
non-casters.
Good to destroy it, but it'll be expensive.
True.
This says I legit won't just care. I'll just stab it with a fire arrow again.
That probably will not open the door, but alright.
Imagine what it did with the chest, Logan.
Well, it does say orc on it.
Anyways.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
do have people.
Any other questions?
Anything else you didn't think of?
I mean, I have no idea, unless he knows exactly where the traps are.
I couldn't tell you.
It's
We
one
barely
field,
made it
huh?
through
Yeah.
alive.
Fair.
How long ago was it that you came here?
To the library, or made our attempt at the,
The attempt at the place?
me and my group, we were 8. We attempted it about 3 years ago, last month actually.
3 years ago.
I was one of only 2 that survived.
Alright.
Sounds like fun.
And the sheer flying rogue technique.
Oh,
Thank you.
actually, one more thing. He goes, however, we did find this. And he reaches and he goes into his desk. You hear him, you see him kind of like push forward. You hear a few like metal gears kind of like click and shift under his desk. And he opens a drawer in the center part of the desk. It kind of like drops out a little bit, and then he reaches in and he pulls out this. It appears to be a it's a small sphere, maybe about the size of like a softball. And he places it on the desk. The orb itself is a very bright polished gold with all different kinds of jewels kind of scattered all over this all over the item. He said that in one of the side rooms that we actually made it to, this was one of the items we found. I had it appraised. I believe that, if I remember correctly, last time I had this appraised, the gentleman told me it was worth about 3,000 gold in and of itself. So, if I may,
It's probably a key to something.
if I may tell you, gentlemen, the treasure is real. It is there, but only a fool would actually go and attempt
That
it.
was 2 years ago. How many people might have also tried it in that time?
Well, I can tell you this, sir. There were about a dozen bodies on our way in there. So,
I
there
point
have
at
been
the,
several.
the circle excitedly because I just realized.
I assume you
Ball!
want-
Ball!
You-
Ball! Ball!
And then
Sorry.
there
Me,
was
face
his body's in there, right?
Yes.
That means other people have been there before you, and the dates were sealed.
Yep.
So we should probably take it to spell magic, then if we don't actually try this.
Would be a good idea, yes. Would be a fairly good idea. Alright, now, gentlemen, if that's it, he puts the orb away. Now, gentlemen, if that's all that you wish to know before you go on your suicided mission, I would like to get back to my work.
Well, you guys probably should have asked him to take it to see if it was a key to something, but oh well.
Hold on. What is he doing as of this moment?
He is
He put it away and asked if he could go back to his work.
currently just put the orb away, relocked it, and is now just kind of standing there, just waiting for you guys to leave.
Well, I'm leaving.
Yeah, okay.
I got all the information I need.
Why?
I
What?
pick up Reginald.
Wait, what
and
were you
I,
gonna do, Logan? I'm curious.
Oh, I was so thinking of just stealing it, but I was like, eh.
I mean,
Yes, good deal, Joe. Stealing from a poor clergyman. Oh, I can see the one play now.
Look,
can see
okay,
literally
my
the
character
right now.
is a harsh balance of being a bugbear and trying to be an okay person. Okay, it's a rough time.
But I can't think of any way to justify being a good
Pops.
person and stealing from the clergy.
he's not a clergyman.
Look, I didn't
I thought he
do
said he
the
was a
act.
priest.
No, he's working at the
He's a
library.
librarian.
Yeah, he's.
Library, clergy, whatever. Either way, poor learned man.
Look,
His
having
parents
a
went
thought,
by.
having
One
a
volume
thought
wanted
isn't
him in his
illegal.
entire life, cost him the lives of 8 of his friends, or 6 of his friends.
Having a thought isn't illegal, okay? Leave me alone. I'm
Look,
gonna,
I- look,
I'm gonna
even
pick up
the most-
Reginald and toss the man in Electrum and leave.
Okay. He looks at you kind of confused, but thanks regardless. Edward. Yes.
After I walked out, can I just go back to where my corpse was when I jumped in the fire?
There's no
You know what? Sure, Joe. You can go back to that location.
I'm gonna go grab my tunnel. I'll be back.
Alright. So Joe, while they're in there getting that job done, hang on, Bobs, why are you doing this to me? Hang on. Edward's been in the mood today. Oh, there you go, buddy. All right. You head back to the location best you remember it, and you walk over, and there is no longer a fire pit there, as you remember it. And the area where your corpse would have been dragged to by Logan, there is currently just nothing. You assume that your body was probably carried off by local wildlife and eaten, what was left of it. Because it was just kind of a cooked, technically speaking, a cooked piece of meat that was out in the woods that you know has a lot of dangerous creatures in it for a full, 24 hours. So yeah, your body's gone. It's been devoured.
Well, I guess I ain't finding any of my other shit. Oh well.
Correct.
Thank you,
That's fine.
Chief.
You were given a Vorpal sword. I'm not going to give you your entire inventory back. All right. Hey,
know.
why is that? Yeah, okay, that was weird. Oh wait, oh crap, this thing about to die. All right. Is there anything else the rest of you guys going to do with your day? Because obviously that wouldn't have taken the entire day.
I would like to go buy some more rations since we're probably gonna eventually do this, probably.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys will just give up and walk away. I have no idea.
Well, I have only 4 rations, so
Okay, how many rations do I buy?
5.
Oh yeah, now I don't have any because they all got cooked.
All right. Drop 1 Electrum apiece per ration.
Electrum.
Yep.
So hold on.
Something aspire. It looks like a book.
Remove 1 gold. Make that 10 Electrum. Add. Then remove
They'd probably just kill it honestly if
5.
that happened. Okay.
and add
Yeah, what's
5
up?
rations.
Can I just buy like something to cover up the mark on my hand?
You can just go buy some gloves, yeah. 1 silver. You buy some basic gloves.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I have this A1 brilliant idea, John.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go out onto the street. I'm gonna find like a
Well?
kind of cast aside barrel,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stand next to it in the middle of the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not like the middle, like off a little bit so people can walk by.
Yeah. No, I got
But gonna challenge passers-by, beat the bugbear, win 20 gold, and it costs 1 electrum to enter.
Beat the bugbear at what?
Arm wrestling.
Okay. Okay, sure. All
Oh,
right.
and I smack Logan in the head.
Joe, you are so far away from Logan, you have no idea where he is, and there's no way you could find.
Praise
Well,
be that
I mean, you
nobody
could.
knows where I am.
I mean, you could probably find him. Yeah, because Joe, you just kind of like ditched the party and went off into the forest. So you have no idea what these people are doing. You just know they were at the library last. Okay. So. Okay, that's fair.
I help.
You could follow Logan. Yeah, sure.
Can I? Can I tell, buddy?
Hey, up at Electrum, buddy.
Floating, buddy.
What?
Have a great plan.
You have a great plan? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Summon Demigorgon to challenge you to arm wrestling?
I'm gonna,
Oh, holy Jesus! Please no!
floating, buddy. I'm going to send this. Buddy, you're going
Yes?
to be doing this. I'm going to come up. I'm going to do the arm wrestling. You're going to let me win, buddy, right? So that you been weakling. Make people
That's
really
a
want to
little-
do it.
That's a little dishonest, Ryan. I don't know.
You don't
know?
have to.
I'm just trying to be a sport with things here.
All right.
Hey, good your way.
All right, sure. So Logan, you set up your barrel and you begin to, challenge passers-by. Eventually, give me a performance check to see if you can attract anybody to do your little pop-up random
Ryan,
who knows
please.
what.
Ryan, please help me. Ryan, please.
So I'll help you with performance. You want me to do the whole entertaining thing? Do I get
That's
people
great.
over?
It's okay. It's okay. I rolled decent. 17. Thank God you helped me because I rolled a 2 the first time.
Okay. Eventually a small crowd does form. People stand up and decide they want to come and challenge you.
Wonderful.
Give me a second. First up is gonna be a where are my stat blocks? Stat blocks.
Tap line. Well, the first one's gonna be an 8-foot level 20 barbarian giant. Yes,
Barbarian half.
With 99 strength.
he has 30 strength and only rolls nat 20. And
Yeah,
then
but
your
it
next
was
opponent is a goblin who has no arms, but he would like to arm wrestle
With his mage hand.
with his mage hand.
All right, first guy.
Wrestling with his foot.
All right, so first guy comes up. He's this big brawny dude. He's like, "Oh, fine, I'll arm wrestle you." But bitch, you ain't that tough. All right, go ahead, give me
One
a.
electrum, sir. Probably.
All right, pays the electrum, and then let's go with. All right, give me a. Let's go pure strength at this point. This is pure strength.
19.
Crap. Okay, that dice is lost forever. All right, new
It's
dice.
almost a 3. That was terrifying. And then
Let's see. That is going to be a total of 7 as you take his head and slam it into the barrel. He's like, all right,
Would you like
fair
to
enough,
try
fine,
again?"
whatever. You know what? Fine, I'll try one more time. Plants another electrum down.
Great.
Okay,
16.
another 7. Wow. He's like, all right, no, fine, whatever. I see what it is, dummy.
3 times the charm.
No, screw you. I'm leaving. Actually, no. Here, give me persuasion, Logan. Give me persuasion.
Okay. Fun. 15. Yeah, 15. 'Cause it's a -1.
He's like, you know what? Fine, let's go for it. He readies up again this time, like really nervous, just sweating his balls off. Oh, okay.
15.
Re-roll, you tied. And I have no idea. It was 13 plus 2, and I'm like, I don't exactly know. I don't know who's the defender in this case, so you don't find reroll. Let's just do it like that. Ooh, okay.
22.
Okay, 17. Wow. Okay, he puts up a really good fight this time. Almost, he actually brings you back up to stalemate, and then with all his strength, you eventually just push his hand down. Not slamming it this time. You push it down because he's definitely actually giving you some fight this time.
That was pretty solid try that time, sir.
He's like,
he
just walks away.
No, I didn't. I got like 3 Electrum.
Oh yeah, it's only 1 Electrum now.
I'm only charging an Electrum, but whoever beats me gets 20 gold. So.
Let's see. We'll say over the course of like the next like hour, we'll say that like a bunch of normal people come up and attempt to arm wrestle the bugbear for fun. We'll say you earn. Let's say 15 people have tried. So we'll say 15 Electrum, and then
All right.
as the crowd almost disperses, one gentleman appears from the crowd, and he's like, "I'll have a go." Rugged old dude who's just kind of, he's been around. He's been around.
Oh, bro. Add one of those, and all right, God, if you're there. I feel like I'm gonna need you for this one. 19.
Okay. No, you beat him.
Holy shit. Okay.
His hand goes down. He's like, all right, well, fair enough. You're tougher than you look. You know what? I think I'll have one more go. Puts that Electrum down.
Come on, one of these has to be low, right? 16.
No. You beat him again. Pretty handily, actually.
All right.
He's like, all right, no, I guess I've been bested.
I am.
And he leaves you, and he eventually leaves, and the crowd disperses. So in
fun.
total, you've made some money, I guess. You made some pocket change.
Yeah. It was just for enjoyment, honestly. All right. I go home with the barrel.
With the barrel and Reginald still, because Reginald's still with you.
You should have had the Reginald do your promotional.
Meow. All right.
Oh my god. I was like, how about we win for the cat?
How do you think I won every time? He'd start talking shit and distracting them, and then...
All right. So you all, at this point, you're all just gonna head back to the inn. Yeah. I think you guys are all done for the day. I don't think any of you other. So tomorrow, I believe, is going to be the day that the long trek begins. So
I have to pay for tonight.
yes, you do. So Ryan has to pay. Logan's still good. Uzziah's already paid. Joe, you're gonna have to pay for. You have to pay 1 gold for a new room. You don't necessarily have to buy for 3 days. You can just buy for 1 day if you want.
I bought it for 3.
Okay.
It was like the day
how much is
before
1 day?
I already did the calculation.
How much is 1 day?
For it.
1 day would be.
Wasn't it like,
Hang on.
5 Electrum?
No, it would have been 3 Electrum per day.
Alright.
And all of you go to sleep, and I'm gonna call the session here today. I didn't know if you guys would necessarily take up this quest, so I got a little bit of work to do on it. So we'll just say Friday is gonna be the journey there, because that's definitely gonna be a whole session.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, this journey's gonna be an interesting one. I was kind of wondering if you guys would actually take up this particular quest.
We are quite a mystery.
I mean, I knew there was a decent chance, but at the same time, I'm also like,
I've been on about wanting to do dungeon for a while now.
no, I know, I didn't know if like the party was just gonna chicken out about it, but
I do want to kill 100 people, so.
Or honestly, what I thought was gonna happen is I thought you guys were gonna stand around the town a little bit longer and then head out, but I'm like, all right, that's fair.